make a list of all the things that are kind of occupying your space upstairs. And then of those things, put a line through anything you can't do anything about. You know, what are the things that are worrying me right now? What are the things that are occupying my mind and taking up my energy? Because you've only got so many energy points in a day. So if you're going to spend them wisely, put them into things that are going to give you a return. If the present moment is the only time that we can do anything about, right? Like, and we're going to discuss this in a second, but if the present time is the only time that we can do anything about, if we're thinking about the future or we're thinking about the past, where we can't do anything about either of those two things, really, it's almost like we've put ourselves into a little bit of a prison in our brain. And we talked about, the circle of influence and circle of concern, and if we're focusing on things that are of concern to us, that is not a very fun prison to be in, because it just creates stress, because you can't do anything about it, but it's still occupying your space. Where focus goes, energy flows. Who's heard this term of phrase before? Okay. Whatever we focus on begins to attract that to us, which is why we went through the process of circle of influence versus circle of concern. Because if we're focusing on stuff that we can't do anything about, well, guess what's going to happen? We're just going to create more of the thing that we can't do anything about and probably don't want and worries us, versus putting our energy and attention into the stuff that does matter to us, we actually want to see happen more of.